If you've ever gone shopping for peonies and walked away without one and more confused than when you started because there's words like herbaceous, Itoh, intersectional, tree, well, you need some answers before you can actually decide which peonies belong in your garden. Today I'm covering the 3 different types of peonies, herbaceous, Itoh, and tree, how they act differently in your garden, and which one might be right for your space. Hi, I'm Carol from Almost 2 Acres. Let's talk about the types of peonies.
Let's start with the type most of us picture when we hear the word peony, the herbaceous peony. Herbaceous peonies die back completely to the ground every single winter. Every bit of top growth disappears. And then, come spring, these incredible dark red shoots push up from the soil. And every year, after a long zone 4 winter, without fail, it makes me smile. Bloom time in zones 3 to 8 is usually late May into June, depending on your specific location and the variety you're growing. Here in zone 4, late May is usually right around when things start popping. One thing you need to know about herbaceous peonies: in windy or rainy areas, the flower heads can get pretty heavy and flop over. Staking is worth it if you're growing them for cut flowers or if your garden gets a lot of spring storms. A simple peony ring set in place early in the season does the job well and lasts for many years. And speaking of cut flowers, herbaceous peonies are absolutely outstanding in a vase. If you've ever seen those big, lush, fragrant blooms at the florist or in a wedding arrangement, there's a very good chance you were looking at a classic herbaceous variety. Sarah Bernhardt, a soft pink that's been around since 1906, is one of the most widely grown cut flower peonies in the world. Festiva Maxima is another florist favorite, white with just a hint of red flecking at the center. So if growing peonies for bouquets is part of the goal, herbaceous is your category. The second type is one that a lot of gardeners are still discovering, and once you grow one, you tend to want more. These are Itoh peonies, also called intersectional peonies, and they are a cross between herbaceous peonies and tree peonies. The name Itoh comes from Toichi Itoh, a Japanese horticulturist who spent years working to successfully cross these 2 different types. He finally achieved it in the 1940s, though the hybrids weren't introduced to the broader gardening world until after his death. How sad. Today, his name is attached to the entire category in his honor. What you get with an Itoh is kind of the best of both worlds. The top growth dies back in winter, similar to a herbaceous peony, but the woody base persists at the soil surface. And the stems? They are noticeably sturdier than herbaceous types. Most Itoh peonies do not need staking, even with large blooms. They also tend to bloom slightly later than herbaceous peonies, and the bloom window often lasts longer. The color range is remarkable. Itohs give us yellow peonies, which herbaceous types simply don't offer, along with peachy tones, bicolors, and some really striking purples. Bartzella is probably the most well-known Itoh, and it's in my garden. I love it. It's a full, ruffled yellow that gets a lot of attention. Cora Louise is a lovely white with a lavender purple center. Both are excellent for zone 4. I will be getting Cora Louise. Beyond the flowers, Itoh peonies have outstanding foliage that looks good all season long. They're nice-looking landscape plants from spring through fall, not just a 2-week bloom and then fading into the background. The third type is the tree peony, and this one is in a category of its own. Tree peonies are woody shrubs. They don't die back to the ground in winter. The stems are permanent, they get thicker and more branched over the years, and a well-established tree peony can live for decades. There are actually documented tree peonies in Asia that are over 100 years old. These are really long-lived plants. They bloom earlier than herbaceous types, often in May here in zone 4, and the flowers are some of the most impressive in the entire plant world. The blooms are large, sometimes enormous, often fragrant, with a delicate tissue-like texture in the petals. Colors range from white and pale yellow to deep burgundy, magenta, and almost black purple. One thing to keep in mind, tree peony flowers are stunning, but they're not great as cut flowers. They don't last long in a vase, and honestly, they're worth leaving right where they are so you can enjoy the full effect of the plant and not wreck those stems. Tree peonies do appreciate shelter from hot afternoon sun. The flowers can fade quickly in intense heat, and they don't love strong wind, which can damage those large, delicate blooms. A spot with morning sun and afternoon dappled shade is often ideal. Pruning is minimal. You're really just removing dead wood. And patience matters with tree peonies. They're slow to establish, and in the first year or two, you may see very little. But once they settle in, they reward you a very, very long time. Check out some affiliate links in the description to wonderful varieties you can start to collect for your own garden. So here's a quick way to remember the differences. Herbaceous peonies die back completely each winter, grow fresh from the ground each spring, have fantastic cut flowers, and may need staking in windy spots. Itoh peonies, a hybrid that combines the best traits of both with sturdy stems, no staking needed, longer bloom window, and colors including yellow that you just can't get in herbaceous types. Tree peonies, woody shrubs that persist through winter and can outlive the gardener who planted them. They are enormous, early, and have fragrant blooms. Leave them in the garden rather than cutting them. I recommend visiting a peony farm to check out blooms in the spring. You can order the plant to be sent in the fall when planting is optional. It's so easy to pick your favorites when you can actually see them bloom.
Please take this moment to subscribe and leave a comment. Are you finding a lot of different peonies available at your garden centers in the spring? I know I am, and I'm looking up lots of different varieties. Until next time, let's get buying and growing peonies.